After the Korean War, North and South Korea were two of the poorest countries in the world. There was massive unemployment, and food and fuel and electricity were scarce. A third of the houses in the country were destroyed. And I talked to Won-gun Lee, who was a farm manager at a vocational school that MCC developed. And he remembers that thousands of people each day were being served rice and milk by MCC. The vocational school trained hundreds of youth for jobs in post-war Korea. Well, economic development happened fast in South Korea, and MCC was actually able to leave the country in just 20 years. And a few decades later, in the 1990s, South Koreans were studying the Bible by themselves, and they came to believe that Anabaptism best described who they were as Christians. And so eventually the Jesus Village Church was formed, and then the Jesus Heart Church. And then several decades later, MCC re-entered the country, and this time its ministries were focused on being a reconciliatory presence between South and North Korea. One of the partners of MCC today is the Korea Peacebuilding Institute, and the director is Jae-young Lee, Won-gun's son. And he and his staff teach restorative justice in the public schools and with the local police departments. And Jae-young says that when he hears about MCC's peacebuilding work in North Korea, he's reminded of those stories that his father told about the MCC vocational school 70 years ago. And he says that the work that MCC did in the past and is doing today, the work that MCC is doing, says Jae-young, is helping to build trust between people in North and South Korea.